Hey, it's Craft Christian here with today's afternoon review of a beer I've been very excited about by one of my favorite breweries, which of course is the Maine Beer Company, immediately recognizable by their extremely simple label, their extremely basic font, which looks like something you just selected off a basic word processor, a couple of small symbols, and this is their coffee stout called Fall. Well, it's mid-November right now, and I'm in Austin, so it's actually warm today, but it's still kind of fall weather for us here. But I just can't wait anymore. I've been wanting this thing. I've had coffee all morning, and I probably shouldn't have any more, but I could definitely go for the taste of some coffee. So, this also goes along because I'm pretty excited. I've been developing my palate for stouts and for porters, which if you've watched any of my recent review videos, you've seen me doing that, and it's been working. I mean, I like stouts much more than when I started, and I encourage anyone who wants to get into them to try, because it's not that hard. I did it by sort of mostly starting with the imperial and the milk stouts and the dessert type stouts, and a mix of those, chocolate and coffee and flavors that I already like, and pretty quickly ended up liking the whole style. Okay, that doesn't mean I like every single stout. But then coming from the other side is the company Maine Beer itself, which everything they make I love. Their Mo Pale Ale, which is one of the absolute best beers of 2020 for me. Their Lunch IPA, of course, famous in the U.S. craft scene, is spectacularly good example of the style. I had their Another One IPA, which was delicious as well, although it's my third favorite of those three. But this stout is interesting because it's only 5.6% ABV, and so that's very strange because I think this might be the lowest ABV stout that I've ever tried once I open it up. But if Maine Beer does it, there must be a reason. I mean, they do everything right, so I assume they know what they're doing. Let me read the back. You can take a look. It's almost like a wine bottle on the back, just in its simplicity. And anyway. As the leaves begin to change and cooler nights predominate, we celebrate the turn of the season with a new beer. Fall, developed from our former pilot beer series, and is a stout made with cold brew coffee that was selected with our friends at Coffee by Design. Thank you for drinking our beer. You enable us to continue to do what's right, take care of the earth and the creatures that live on it, take care of our staff, and to keep making better beer. Learn more at mainbeercompany.com, and I strongly encourage you do, actually. They have probably my favorite beer brewery website that I've ever visited, and I visit a fair number because I like to do research on the companies. They have a great view on things. I love their attitude. They are making artistic beer with integrity. It might sound strange to say, but if you drink craft beer, you know what I mean. They're one of the best of the best. In fact, the last time I looked at a list of the best breweries in the U.S., I believe they ranked number 3 on that list. Of course, it's completely subjective author opinion, but it was a list, 25 or 30 breweries, and all of them, were famous, great breweries of U.S. craft scene, and I was just so happy, but not surprised to see them so high on the rankings, because just by the taste of their freaking beers, they're so good. So how could they not be one of the best? And in fact, one of my dreams with this channel, and you can support me on this if it's interesting to you, one of my dreams to do with this channel and these reviews I'm doing is maybe, because I ride motorcycles also, you can't see one behind me, but I love taking road trips, and I would love to do like a Kickstarter funded or crowdfunded like road trip by motorcycle to hit some key breweries, maybe going from Austin, Texas, all the way up to Maine, to end Maine Brewing Company or something like that. So that's down the line. That'd be one of my dreams for this whole project, to do that kind of stuff and really, really take some cool pictures and video and make something real special that supports the breweries. And I also get to enjoy all the beer and share it with anyone who's interested. Anyway, if you want to help support me on that long term, please subscribe to this channel. Go find me on Instagram. Also, you can follow me there. I think it's just at Craft Christian Reviews. I take pictures of the beer. I'm going to do one of this right after I crack it open, and then I'll continue the review. But I also take pictures of what I'm up to and try to share kind of more about the beers I'm checking out on the Instagram. But if you follow me here, if you subscribe, if you like or leave comments, thumbs up helps so much in the long term, building up some momentum to do these bigger projects I'm really dreaming about. Back to this beer. I think I've covered everything on the label. I don't think I saw... Oh yeah, here's the can. Bottle date is September 8th, so just a couple months old. Drink this beer fresh within 90 days of the stamped born on date. And they're also a 1% for the planet, so they really do a lot for the environment. It motivates them a lot, and to do the right thing seems to motivate their whole team a lot. Anyway, very interesting. Looking forward to the coffee taste. Let me crack it open, pour it, show you what it looks like, take a quick picture, and be right back to taste it. Smell it and taste it. Here we go, simple bottle cap. Sounds nice. Steam coming off. Let's pour a glass, take a couple pictures. Oh yeah. I like the way it pours. Oh. All right, be right back. All right, I just grabbed some pictures. Got a few kids getting out of school walking by me, so yeah, hopefully they don't watch me doing beer reviews and think they should start drinking, but if they do, when they're 21 or of legal age for drinking, they should better be drinking good craft beers like this one. So the head has been lasting a while. I took a few pictures, put them on one of them on my Instagram soon. It smells not my favorite smell, actually. It's a smell I associate with some of the stouts I haven't really liked all that much, some of the porters. And I sometimes describe as smells like olives to me. Now, some people might love that smell, but to me it doesn't do it. I don't really like olives all that much at all. So I'm a little nervous, actually, because that's not the smell I'm looking for. Now, I don't really smell coffee. It smells like olives to me. All right, let's just try it. I'm getting a little nervous. I really want to like this one. But if it tastes like that taste that I don't really like, then it's not gonna work for me. Let's try it. Huh. So, what I feel like I'm tasting, I don't know, because I'm still learning here. What I feel like I'm tasting is a simple stout with a low ABV, yet somehow with a pretty good body, good, you know, to see what I mean. It's still got the head 5 minutes after pouring it. The mouthfeel is excellent. The second half of the taste is quite nice. It's like a lingering iced coffee taste, which is exactly what's in here, I think. And it's that first half that's really where I'm on the fence, because I know it's good, it's clean, it tastes like a clean, simple stout, which to me is sort of a foreign taste, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I've learned to enjoy stouts by coming at it from the high ABV. It's sweet, high adjunct. You know, my favorite stout right now is the full-grown Scallywag by Tufts Brewery, and I did a review. It's my favorite stout so far, and it's a coconut. You know, it's like a coconut vanilla barrel aged, and it's much more of a serious beer than that might sound like. It's a very, very serious and very excellent beer, I think. But that's where I came to stouts from, and so I've arrived at this beer from the other angle. From the opposite side of where it's coming from, which is a low ABV, simple, with only a simple adjunct of coffee, which isn't even all that much in your face. Unlike, you know, for example, the Speedway Stout, which I've also had by AleSmith. Extremely, extremely heavy on the coffee taste. And to tell the truth, I think I do prefer the Speedway Stout to this, and I think I do prefer those, right now, at this point in what I like, I definitely think I prefer those sweet or strong or heavily flavored stouts. And maybe that's cheating, you might say, because it's like I should learn to like the basic taste of the stout. But that's the good news on this. I do feel like this beer is helping me appreciate the simplicity of a basic low ABV stout. And I don't say basic in a pejorative or, you know, negative manner. I mean basic because that's what I love about this company, is they keep their beers simple, basic, clean, which makes them excellent representations of the style itself, whatever style they're brewing. Maine Beer Company is brewing a beer that you learn about beer and its potential, and also, you know, its limitations, in the sense of, like, they don't go way outside the lines most of the time, and I like that, because so many craft breweries, all they do is go outside the lines. I mean, the last beer I reviewed, I think, was last night. It was a strawberry froyo cereal marshmallow IPA, right? And I love beers like that too, very interesting and creative, but you can't drink those every night, you know? They're just too weird. So what I think I should do is I should pause the video for a little while, let this stout come more up to a warmer temperature. If previous stouts are any indication, I'm going to be getting a different experience when I drink it at a slightly warmer temperature, and I might also go inside and drink it at that point, because I've also noticed how much being inside or outside changes my perception of what I'm drinking. So it's like a massive difference to me. And some stouts I've enjoyed more taking them outside, and surprisingly, a decent number of stouts I've enjoyed more when I'm drinking them inside. So anyway, I'll pause the video for now, and we'll let the temperature warm up a little bit more, and I'll check in. All right. Well, it's been about I think 30 minutes almost since that last video, and I'm here with the rest of this Maine Beer Stout. Let's pour another small glass and see if anything's changed in the intervening time. You know, I'll tell you right now, I enjoyed sipping the rest of that glass that I had poured the first time. The ABV is real low. I mean, I can feel just the slightest bit of a buzz. Nothing major, which makes sense. It's like less alcohol in this than a typical IPA. Now that I'm inside and it's warmed up a little, I do smell a little more of the coffee. I still smell that olives taste that, you know, is the reason this stout is not going to be my #1 favorite, despite how much I really wanted it to be because I love the company. That is not a criticism of this beer. In fact, if anything, if you can't tell, I think the problem is me, not the beer. I think I need to work on my palate to where something like this, I can appreciate it a little bit more. But it's not like I don't like this beer. I would like to see Maine Beer do like a huge imperial stout. Now that would interest me quite a bit, like a big barrel-aged imperial stout with some flavorings. I would love their take on that. I think the odds of them actually ever doing that are extremely low. All right, let's give it a final taste, wrap things up. You know, the mouthfeel really is excellent on this beer. Maine Beer just makes such good mouthfeel beers. I like it. You know, I'm starting to understand what I'm tasting, I think. That upfront taste must be the roasted malts that I kind of associate with olives. I don't really know why the roasted malts would taste like olives to me. I have no idea, like black olives or something, but like I said, I don't like that taste that much. Whatever, that's my problem, because that seems to be a distinctive taste of these kind of stouts that are not filled with flavorings. The second half of this is real nice. The taste of that coffee kind of lingering and mixing with the malts. Very nice. So overall, this is personally not my kind of stout yet. I'm super glad I got to try it. I think I'm happy for now to stick in the range of those 10 to 14% imperial stouts that I keep talking about. But I'm glad I got to try this as a reference, and I highly recommend, anytime you can get your hands on a Maine Beer, bottle of Maine Beer that's fresh and that you have not tried yet, do it. Do it. They're just so good, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything. That'd be awesome if I was. Come on, Maine Beer, hit me up. But no, they're just one of the best brewing companies in America right now. So if you like this kind of content, like I said earlier, subscribe, give me a like, a comment about other beers you've had by Maine Beer Company, other low ABV stouts, other coffee stouts, any thoughts you have about that olive taste I'm perceiving, and anything at all, any beers you think I should try. So otherwise, I will see you in the next video, or maybe over on Instagram, at Craft Christian Reviews. I'll post the pictures of this beer. I got a couple nice ones, okay? And I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy whatever you're drinking, and stay safe and stay sane, and see you next time.